April inflation slowed further to 3% in April from 3.3% in March. And this is the sixth straight month that inflation slowed. And we have Leo Uy, research head of Business World, to discuss exactly what this means, apart from, hopefully cheaper gas and cheaper power prices. Leo, hi. Is the April inflation figure within expectation?
Hello. Yes, it's definitely within expectations. No, based from the poll that we got last week, analysts, almost all of them actually expected lower rates. It's also not surprising given that last year we started with a high base, so we're bound to see prices normalizing this year.
Right, Leo, could you tell us what commodities in particular contributed to the slowdown in inflation?
Yeah, so from the report, you have 6 commodity groups that actually recorded slower increments. But we should note that 3 of them are heavily weighted. So to illustrate, you have food and non-alcoholic beverages, which make up around 38% of your consumer basket. Then you have your utilities, so you have housing, water, electricity, fuels, so that's 22%. And then you have restaurants and miscellaneous goods, and that's another 12.6%. So if you lump them together, that's around 73% of your average consumer basket. So if you see those 3 slowing down, then it's no surprise that we are seeing a general deceleration in prices.
See that it's a CPI basket that is slowing down or letting off some heat. But Leo, what about alcohol and tobacco? Normally, these are quite inflationary. We know what's happening to oil. We know what's happening to the peso. But how are alcohol and cigarettes affecting the inflation figure for April?
Yeah, it's actually included in the 6 commodity groups. So alcoholic beverages and tobacco is also down. But it only constitutes around, if I'm not mistaken, around 3%, 4% of your basket. But yeah, it's down.
All right, that's great to hear. Well then, let's talk about what this means for monetary policy. A lot of pundits are saying that, okay, now the BSP has space, now they have room for looser policy. Does this give us enough reason, or at least the BSP enough reason, not me, to reduce interest rates in its meeting happening in just 2 days on Thursday?
Yeah, so even with the inflation slowdown, actually the analysts are still divided on on what the central bank would do. So some of them are expecting a 25 basis point cut in the policy rates. Some are also expecting a percentage point cut in the reserve requirements. But some are also saying that the reserve requirements should go first, right before reducing interest rates. So there's not a unanimous notion on where the central bank is going, even with the reduction in rates. So we'll see how this goes on Thursday when they meet.
Okay, I guess we'll be hearing from you on Thursday or maybe Friday lunchtime, Leo. Thank you very much for your insights. That is an exciting split 50-50 down the line. We'll see what happens on Thursday. Again, Leo Uy, head of research at Business World. Thank you.